my president, your president, the president of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa. Oh yeah, the band is quiet now. The president will be here in 40 seconds. I always wanted to be a commentator for F1, so I operate in seconds. See now, as usual, he's getting greeted, so it might be 50 seconds. But while we wait for him, it's a beautiful day, beautiful weather. As you can see, the umbrellas is going to disappear now. The sun is, I think at this rate, I'll have to go up and get His Excellency myself. If you have a shortage of Coca-Cola today, it's your good time to complain if you need some Coke and you don't get Coke. We have the bosses here today. So anybody that has a complaint that they are thirsty. Yeah. As I said to you, 40 seconds, I'm sure he will be in the next 15 seconds. President, your greeting messed up my record. I said you'll be here in 40 seconds. And then you greeted half of Africa coming here. Can we please give a hand to President Cyril Ramaphosa? Thank you, President. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a long list of very famous people here. You look left, there's famous people. You look right. And for the sake of time, we are not going to mention everyone. You all know the president. You know the premier, but there's a specific man here that owes me an apology. And I think today will be a good time for him to apologize for the pain that he caused me over the years, and many of us. Mr. Marcel Desailly. He played for Chelsea. He's a legend. He used to score many goals against my beloved team Arsenal. He used to stop our goals. We also have the leadership of SAFA here. We have our players here. We have our political leaders here. You are all welcomed and welcome. President, just before we start, last week I had lunch with the president of FIFA. And during the lunch meeting, he asked me, did you play football? I said, yes, I played football. And he said, what was your football name? Now, you cannot play football in South Africa and not have a name. So my football name was Water. So I said to him, my football name was Water. And he says, oh, what a good name. And one of his assistants asked me, why did they call you Water, Minister? I said, because I used to pass the opposition like water. I was as strong as water. But the truth of the matter was, President, I was called Water because my job was to go and get water for the soccer players. So, yeah, I took an oath. I can't lie here, so yeah. I saw our captain is here of our national team. Ronwen, you are welcome with the boys. I saw Shaba, the man that made the whole country happy when he scored, I think, our first goal against Mexico. And please, you need to have a chat with our strikers. We need the same angle and the same net. They must just follow you. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you to the leadership of Coca-Cola. When I asked Coca-Cola about the involvement in the World Cup, they said their job is to excite the fans. And the plans which they will talk about later today is nothing short of amazing. But what made me happy when I spoke to the president and the CEO of Coca-Cola and his management, we didn't agree about which country is the best, or which player is the best. But we agreed on one thing, all of us, that South Africa has turned the corner, President. South Africa, we spoke about the rand that is strong. We spoke about the inflation that is at low record levels. We spoke about this load shedding that has been stopped. We spoke about close to 11 million tourists, which is a record that is coming into South Africa. And for me, President, that made me very happy that it came from them, people that's invested in this country, people that are well-traveled, to say South Africa has turned the corner. And I want to say, we only turned the corner because of your leadership, President. For your leadership. Somebody asked me, President, just before I called Mr. Vincent, what do I think is the best thing you ever did for this country? I said the best thing I think the President did was to bring peace amongst the people in the GNU. We have been sworn enemies before the President set us around the table, Panyaza. He has brought peace and he has made us work together and we gel like a team. One or twice, we must behave when we see the cameras, but in all, we are united, we are solid, and the message I want to take for you, President, when we put this together, I said you have a new record that is upcoming. You'll be the first president ever to touch the cup twice in 6 months. You touch it today, and you're going to touch it when we win the World Cup. So a record is coming. You are the first president to do that. To the media, thank you very much for coming. You've heard, we are turning the corner. GNU ya sebetsa, GNU kintu ya niti, imunati riakopili, humunati mo GNU. Humunati, so GNU is working. We are working together. Lina libostien hazen. I never thought kitla berga libostien hazen. Riberga munati libostien hazen. Ons werk lekker met John Steenhuisen and Peter Groenewald. We have come together for the love of this country. So the message, media, that you must take out of here is that GNU ya sebetsa. E sebetsa monate. Re ya ko pele. Re aga country here. Baba buang ba tla sala ko morago, maruna re a qhubeka. We are going. The ones that don't know Sotho, you must come and ask me for translations later. So, without wasting any time, I was saying to him earlier, I said, he needs to open a museum for his shirts. Because every time I see him, I think Mandela, may his soul rest in peace, got nothing on Vincent. Every time I see him with another shirt. I think he's got his own wardrobe at his home for his shirts. Thank you very much. Can we give a hand of applause to?
Thank you very much, Minister Mackenzie. Let me greet the President, His Excellency President Ramaphosa. Let me also stand on the established protocols by the Minister. And on behalf of the President, once again, extend a very warm welcome to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vincent Magwenya. I'm the spokesperson to the President, to those who are new to the Union buildings. And Mr. President, since it's a sporting and soccer occasion, I'll also share my soccer name. My soccer name is Skara. I was known as Skara But there were no crowds who shouted this name. I shouted this name to myself as I ran with the ball alone, only to discover that I've left the ball behind and I'm still running, shouting, Skara! That was me, Minister Mackenzie, with football. Ladies and gentlemen, my task is simple. I'm here to just moderate the process of unveiling the trophy and the number of photo opportunities that are to follow. At some point, Mr. President, we will have you and the members of the Bafana World Cup squad next to the trophy, where we will then request the President to just extend a word or two of inspiration to the boys as they head to battle, not because of the envisaged hostility of the environment, but more for the football contest. So, to kick us off in terms of our proceedings, I'd like to then now invite our legend, Michel Desailly, who also caused me a lot of pain as an Arsenal fan in the past. And I assure you, sir, we've made it a point that you don't trip here, so there's no revenge. Please come forward, Mr. Michel Desailly. Mr. President, please join him and head over to the trophy. Let's give them a round of applause. As you head to the trophy, Mr. Desailly and the President, you will then together unveil the trophy. Mr. Desailly will then hand the trophy to the President. So, if we may commence with the unveiling of the trophy. S'il vous plaît. Okay, let me do a small countdown and we say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A round of applause. And at this time, if you can just pose for a photo for 1 second, 2 seconds, and thereafter, Mr. Desailly can then hand over the trophy to the President to lift up and take a photo with it. Thank you. Okay. So Mr. Desailly will hand over the trophy to the President. A round of applause. And if we can have the President just alone with the trophy, as he will hold it in June at the end of the World Cup. This is a good dress rehearsal. And then, if we can just drop the music, please, so that we can all hear what is to follow. The President will then be handing over the trophy to the trophy bearers after this photo. Okay. The trophy is taken back to the stand. Thank you very much, Mr. President. One more photo of yourself, President, with the trophy there, alone, and then Mr. Desailly as well. Okay. Okay. Click, 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 click. Thank you very much. The trophy can now then be handed over to the trophy bearer, and I'll start announcing the people that will join the photo with the President. The President will be joined by Minister Mackenzie. I have Deputy Minister Mabe here, but I haven't seen her. Oh, she's here. Deputy Minister Mabe. Mr. Desailly, please remain there because you will be part of this photo. Mr. Luis Felipe Avila, the President of the Coca-Cola Africa Operating Unit. Mr. Sunil Gupta, Coca-Cola Beverages Africa Chief Executive Officer. Minister Mackenzie, I'll rely on you to maintain order there so that we can proceed speedily. Maybe, Mr. President, we need to just ask you to step on your right a bit so that we have the trophy in the middle. No? Remain there, Deputy. Yes, like that, yes. And exactly. Thank you, Minister. Thanks, Prawota. Okay, all smiles. Really, this trophy belongs to South Africa. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. After this picture, I'll ask that everybody steps off, except for the president, and invite the Bafana World Cup squad. Thank you very much. The Bafana World Cup squad led by our captain. Please join the president next to the trophy. Yes. These are members of the Bafana World Cup squad led by our captain, assistant coach Helman Mkelele. And we have former legends of the Bafana team as well. So if we make it, just have a picture with the current members of the Bafana squad, and then the legends will join after. And maybe Mr. Mkelele, if you can come this side of the president or the captain. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. That's Artie. She does that all the time. She's our art director. Okay. Yeah, let's take the visitor stickers off. After this picture, then the former legends can join the picture. After this. Thank you very much. Can I then ask everybody to remain and ask Mr. Mkwena, the former legends, to join? Spiwe, please join my brother. Our opening game in the US is against Mexico, and we need that goal that you scored in 2010. Thank you very much. While you're all standing there, Mr. President, if I may invite you to just extend a word or two of inspiration to the boys to prepare them for battle. Over to you, sir. All right, from there, sir. Or you want to come here? Please come here, sir. It's your podium, Mr. President.
Well, thank you very much to everyone, Minister, Deputy Minister, and Premier, the Sufi, and everyone else of the FIFA family, and our wonderful and glorious players. It's really a joyful moment to be here at the Union Buildings. I'm rather glad that we brought the cup here at the Union Buildings. So what we have done is to unveil it and touch it, and it feels very good. It's got a nice touch and feel to it. And we are going to lend it out, but it's going to come back here. So we will allow it to go for a while, and then after the FIFA World Cup, the boys are going to bring it back, and we will have it here at the Union Buildings again. So I want to applaud you and wish you well on your journey to go and do battle in the United States and Mexico and Canada. And we do have full confidence that you're going to bring the cup back. So the South African public, the entire population wishes you well. And this is the one moment when you must feel the full support of South Africans behind you. So we are going to fill your sails with a great deal of luck, confidence, and best wishes as you go out to represent the country. And when you are there, just know that you are representing 62 million people of South Africa. So we wish you well, and I think I will be there, the opening match, isn't it? Yes? And I'll be standing next to somebody there. So we wish you well, and thank you very much. And to Coca-Cola, thank you very much for arranging this wonderful occasion on a beautiful sunny day in Pretoria. This is the seat of our government, and this is where we make things happen. So thank you very much. You are now going to make things happen as you go on to win the World Cup. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Another warm round of applause for the President. Thank you very much to the members of the Bafana Bafana World Cup squad, as well as our former legends, as they make their way back to their seats. Greeting the President, I'd like to get Minister Mackenzie, Deputy Minister Mabe, Premier Lesufi, as well as the CEO of the South African Football Association to be ready to come forward and join the President for a photo next to the trophy. The CEO of the South African Football Association, Minister Mackenzie, Deputy Minister Mabe, Premier Lesufi, please join the President next to the trophy. And Vice President of SAFA. The Director General in the Presidency will also be joining the photo, Ms. Pindile Baleni. If it wasn't for her, none of us would be here today, so it's important she joins the photo. DM Sauli, please join the photo. Minister Mackenzie, you will organize for me there. Where? Okay, photographers, you happy? Okay, just a little bit of protocol arrangement. Thank you very much. As we're taking this photo, the South African trophy bearers, the winners and the FIFA legends, if they could please get ready, because they will be next for the photo. Photographers, we're happy. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, except for the President, you may be seated. And can I have the 4 South African trophy bearers and the FIFA legends to join the President for the photo? Thank you very much. After this photo of the President with the trophy and the 4 South African trophy bearers, we will next have the Coca-Cola executives. If they may be ready, they will be next. After this picture, it will be the President, the trophy, and the executives of Coca-Cola. Thank you very much. Okay, there was a slight protocol correction there. Okay, one more, take 2. Thank you very much. You may be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, this is the last one of yourself, the trophy, and the executives of Coca-Cola. Please join the President. Thank you so much. This is the entire exco of Coca-Cola in Africa. If I can ask protocol to assist in setting this up so that we can speedily move along. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. Thank you very much, Mr. President. You may also take your seat. And then lastly, before you take your seat, Mr. President, FIFA has a gift just to give you a taste of the real trophy when it comes to South Africa, as presented by the legend, Michel Desailly. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. As they say, you have to start somewhere. You start small. This is a start. This is a start. The president accepts it with an eye on the real big one, but we also accept that you will start somewhere. Thank you very much, Mr. President. You may take your seats, sir. Thank you. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the proceedings. Let me, on behalf of the President, extend the vote of thanks to the leadership of sports in this country, starting from the Minister, to the leadership of the South African Football Association, and more importantly, to the leadership of ladies and gentlemen, can I just ask that we settle down there, please? We are closing our program. Thank you so much. Let me then extend a vote of thanks to the leadership of Coca-Cola for gracing us on this beautiful sunny day in the Union Buildings and for sharing the experience and giving us a dress rehearsal of receiving this World Cup trophy. We've come to the end of today's proceedings, and on behalf of the President, thank you very much to all of you who've made this day special. To colleagues from the media, we always appreciate your presence at the Union Buildings. You're always invited at the Union Buildings. The Union Buildings is your home, members of the media. With those words of thanks, Mr. President, you may take leave of us. And from me, Skara, Vincent Makwenya, thank you so much.